Before Messi became the GOAT, he was just a small boy in Rosario, Argentina, with a big dream and a challenge. Not only did he have to overcome a medical condition, but he also had to navigate school life, learning, and the social pressures that come with being a kid. His journey wasn't just about becoming a football star. It was about growing into the person he is today, shaped by every lesson, both on and off the field. Messi's parents noticed his immense talent for football early on. From the moment he could walk, a ball seemed to be attached to his feet. But life wasn't easy. At a young age, he was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency, a condition that threatened not only his football dreams, but his overall health. The treatment was expensive, a constant worry for his family, who worked tirelessly to support him. Alongside this significant health battle, young Messi faced the everyday struggles of school. He wasn't a natural academic. Subjects like math and science were difficult for him, and he often found it hard to concentrate in the classroom. The world of numbers and formulas felt a million miles away from the freedom he felt on the pitch. But there was one thing he excelled at, a skill that would define his entire life. Incredible focus and unwavering determination. Every single day, he created a routine for himself. He would go to school, do his homework, and then pour every ounce of remaining energy into football practice. This daily grind wasn't just about juggling two different worlds. It was about learning lessons that went far beyond any textbook. He learned about time management, about pushing through when he was tired, and about the quiet satisfaction of putting in the work when no one was watching. The discipline he applied to his training started to seep into his studies, and the patience he learned on the field helped him tackle difficult subjects in school. Messi's teachers played a huge, often unspoken, role in his development. They saw this quiet, determined boy who lived and breathed football, but they also recognized his potential as a person. They encouraged him, not just to pass his exams, but to understand the value of discipline, teamwork, and responsibility. They saw how he applied these principles on the field and helped him see their relevance in the classroom. Messi himself has often said that both football and his education taught him the power of patience and persistence. He began to see the parallels. Whether it was memorizing a complex scientific formula or practicing the same free kick over and over again until it was perfect, he learned a fundamental truth. Hard work never, ever goes unnoticed. It always pays off, one way or another. These early lessons in discipline and perseverance became the solid foundation of his character. They were the building blocks that made him not just a great player, but a great human being. So when the opportunity of a lifetime came knocking and offered to move to Barcelona and join their famous youth academy, Messi was prepared, even at the tender age of 13. He never forgot the values instilled in him by his family and his teachers back in Rosario. He approached every single challenge, whether it was an academic test or a high-stakes athletic trial, with the same unique blend of focus and humility. He remained grounded, even as the world around him began to change. Let's be clear, it wasn't easy. Imagine being just 13 years old, leaving your home, your family, and everything you've ever known to move to a new country. Messi had to continue his studies, but now in a new language, Catalan and Spanish, and a completely different cultural environment. All of this while training relentlessly at one of the most demanding football academies in the world. The pressure was immense. Many young talents would have cracked, would have given up and gone home. But Messi understood something profound. The importance of education, not just for getting good grades, but for shaping his mind and character for life. His fierce determination to learn, to adapt, and to grow both personally and professionally kept him grounded, even as the first whispers of fame began to surround him. He was becoming a phenomenon, but his feet stayed firmly on the ground. Messi's story proves that education isn't just about what you learn from textbooks. It's about developing patience, resilience, and a strategic mind. He learned to read the game of football with the same intensity that he learned to read a lesson in school. Every move he makes on the field, every split-second decision, every perfectly weighted pass, they all reflect the lessons he learned off the pitch. His legendary humility, his deep respect for his teammates and opponents, and his sharp, analytical mind are as much a result of his education and upbringing as they are of his innate talent. He sees the whole board, not just the next move, a skill honed through years of disciplined learning. Today, Messi is celebrated as one of the greatest footballers in history, a true legend of the game. But beyond the countless trophies, the golden balls, and the mind-boggling records, his story reminds us of a timeless truth. Education, discipline, and hard work are what truly shape legends. These are the ingredients that turn raw talent into lasting greatness. Whether you're on a football field, in a classroom, or facing the challenges of everyday life, learning is the ultimate key to unlocking your potential. Messi's incredible journey teaches us all a powerful lesson. Never stop learning, and never, ever stop dreaming. Thanks for watching. If you're inspired by this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. See you in the next one.